Well, hello, geometers and seekers of general truths. We have so far explored the tangent ratio, and what we're going to do now is apply it. So I want to be able to solve for the missing length here of a right triangle, and the Pythagorean theorem doesn't quite work because we don't know another side length. Right? If we did, we could use it. We also don't have any special right triangles, so we don't have a 45, 45, 90. We don't have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So we're going to use the tangent ratio that we learned earlier. So in this problem, let's set it up. Here we have an angle that we know, so that's 50 degrees, and so I'm going to write the tangent of 50 degrees is equal to the opposite side, so that's the leg that's not touching the angle, 13 divided by the adjacent leg, which is this leg, that's the leg that is touching the angle. In this case, it's x. Right? Then I want to get x by itself, so I can multiply both sides by x, and I get x times the tangent of 50 degrees is equal to 13. Now, the tangent of 50 degrees is just a number. It's some ratio that we've already figured out. So rather than figuring out that number right now, I'm just going to leave it as is, solve the rest of the problem. So x will be equal to 13 divided by the tangent of 50. And we can look at the table that we had before, that when the angle is equal to 50 degrees, then the tangent of that angle is equal to 1.1918. So I can make that substitution here. We get x is equal to 13 over 1.1918. And that gives us an approximation value of 10.9. And let's look at our instructions here. We want to round to the nearest tenth. Okay? So this is going to be 10.9. Oh, it's going to round up to about 10.9. All right. So there we have it, an example where we solve for a missing length of the right triangle without having to know two lengths. All of the problems so far, we need to know two lengths. Now all we need to know is one length and one angle, and we can do it. All right, let's do again a number 2 here. I have a triangle, so I'm going to say the right triangle here and an angle 24 degrees. So the tangent of 24 degrees is equal to the leg that's opposite of that. That's the leg that's not touching. So that's 9 divided by the leg that is touching, which is x. Multiply both sides by x, and I get x times tangent of 24 is equal to 9. Then I divide both sides by the tangent of 24. So I get 9 divided by the tangent of 24 will be equal to x. And let's see what we figured out up here. When the angle is equal to 24, the tangent is equal to 0.4452. So we can make that substitution here. This is equal to 9 over 0.4452. And that gives me an answer of approximately 20.2. Okay, so this length down here must be about 20.2.